jump into our first topic. This is a local one, but it's a national topic, but locally to St. Louis. Marcellus Williams, convicted of murder, and put on. He was given the death penalty in 1990. Well, the murder was the unaliving, as they say, was in 1998. I'm gonna play this case here for this. So he was executed tonight. They had been trying to fight for him not to be executed because of him being the claim of innocence. But here's the story right here.
We are now under an hour away from the execution of Marcellus Williams in Bonne Terre. The Supreme Court just moments ago allowed Missouri to proceed with its plan and has just rejected two separate appeals. The convicted killer has maintained his innocence, leading to a host of legal maneuvers. Fox 2's Jeff Bernthal is live outside of the prison right now with what we're learning about those preparations that are now underway. Jeff.
Yeah, Mandy, those efforts, as you mentioned, to spare his life have continued right up until this very hour here. Williams convicted of the 1998 murder of Felicia Gayle. The state of Missouri, though, now moving forward as they prepare for this execution scheduled to take place soon after 6 p.m. Now, there have been demonstrations taking place in other parts of the state, as well as this demonstration in downtown St. Louis today. The victim in this case, a former St. Louis Post-Dispatch reporter, was stabbed 43 times, according to investigators. In University City, a memorial still stands for the victim. It appears there were fresh flowers on that marker today. Police said Williams was committing a break-in and Gayle was stabbed as she interrupted the crime. It took months and a reward offer to generate tips that led to Williams' arrest. A lack of DNA evidence, questions over witness testimony, and concerns over racial bias were all factors raising doubts. But investigators say critical testimony from Williams' girlfriend was delayed because she feared for her life, saying she was threatened by Williams. Governor Mike Parson denied a request for clemency, saying Williams had a robust criminal history and was found with the items stolen from the victim. Here's what one death penalty opponent told us this afternoon.
I oppose killing.
Can you tell me why?
I don't want to live in a society where killing seems to be the response to when people do bad things. We have a governor who calls himself pro-life, but he wants to kill.
A spokesperson for the Department of Corrections shared with us a final statement from Williams. It reads, "All praise be to Allah in every situation," followed by 3 exclamation points. Now, the corrections spokesperson also telling us that Williams was given his final meal at 10:53 this morning, and it included chicken wings and tater tots. The spokesperson said that Marcellus Williams will have a religious leader with him and a mom who was also his last visitor as the state of Missouri prepares to carry out this execution soon after 6 o'clock. Reporting live from Bonne Terre, Jeff Bernthal, Fox 2 News.
Whew. So I want to give a couple of more details into this. The actual family of Felicia does not want him to be executed either. They do think he did it. They do think he did it, but they don't believe in him being executed for. They don't want him to be executed for because it's like there's small possibility that he may not have done it, but so we can't execute them. And that's my thing with executions in general. If you can't have it 100%, you can't execute them. I'm not saying that they can't be convicted and not do their time, but if you got to be 100% sure for a death penalty situation. To me.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I believe that. And I feel like it should only be, like the Jeffery Dahmers or things like that, where people, I could see.
And how Jeffrey Dahmer didn't get,
I know, exactly. Well, racial bias does come into, is a key factor in this,
100%. And that's why I don't really believe in the death penalty.
And so if you not given, what's the word? Charles Manson didn't get the death penalty. So it's one of those things where, you also are in Missouri and we are such a, we just above the Mason-Dixon line. And so a lot of things that happen in our state.
I mean, they electrocuted Ted Bundy though.
Okay. Well,
they electrocuted him like,
But we have a lot of things that happen in the state of Missouri, and a lot of different biases that we've all, as Black people from there, that we've experienced, and so I think that it is a little frustrating just because, like you said, it was not 100%, but didn't they delay executing him like several years ago? Like it was like
2017.
Yeah, and so what changed from then to now? And then y'all still like, okay, we don't have enough DNA that will put him there. And I get it, like y'all said, y'all caught him with the stuff down the line or whatever, which makes sense. But it's still, again, we've seen certain things that happen in our state where the ends don't justify the means, depending on the person's color of this.
And I don't. Most people, there are some people that feel he was innocent, and that's a whole other discussion that we don't need to have here. But most people were just like, he could do his time. He doesn't need to be executed though.
Exactly.
Like they did he did like I forgot, it's an offer of a proffer, or I forgot what it was, an offer, or it's called an offer or something plea, where you basically would say like, all right, I did it, but just let me get life and not be executed. So it was like, until you have I'm against the death penalty overall because of the way society looks at when it comes to race, when it comes to executions. If we can't do that right, why are we even execute people in general? You're just locked up forever, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
And it's more money we spend going through all those, as a society, going through all the appeals and going through all those things so there's someone to, for on the death penalty, unless they ask for it. Now, they ask for it, I'm cool with that. If you ask for it, some people be like, give me the death penalty. I'm like, cool, cheaper for us. What you doing next week? That's what I kind of look at. What you doing next week? We can fire it up for you. But yeah, he was the state executed him with lethal injection just a couple hours ago.
Also, my question is, okay, yeah, I know with the appeals that happened regarding that, and people trying to bring in and present more evidence, but that was 24 years ago. Like, why? Like
26.
26 years ago. But like, why, when we see cases like this, like, is it just delayed so much because of the appeals that happen, or?
Yeah, it's delayed because of the appeals.
Okay, because I was like, damn, 24 years is
that's the average time, damn near, that it takes for you to, like, most executions. And
that's a long time, and I'm just like
except for Florida Florida got Ted Bundy to fuck up out here very fast, though. He got convicted.
We can't confirm that he did that.
Yeah, he got convicted again because he had broke out. He got convicted again in 78, 79. They put him to death at 89. It took 9 years.
Still a long time.
That's still a long time. And considering that he did like 20 or 30.
He did this shit. I wouldn't, so
like we got you. Like we ain't got cameras back then. We got everything on you, player. You got it.
Yeah, I think that we just have to. I'm with you. Like I feel like it, especially if the family has intervened and said we don't want him to get the death penalty. Like there's, because that, like they said, there is that minuscule chance that he might not have did that. You know what I mean? And if they're advocating and speaking of like, we're against this, I feel like you gotta kind of roll with that. Yeah,
because it's not your revenge. Then this is revenge. That's on the actual individual.
They probably did that. They probably still did that to just make an example out of him.
Yeah.
I'm like, because that's what that's about.
Yeah,
they love doing that.
Yeah, it was. So I mean, it's a sad case, man. But I mean, another execution. Missouri has done a lot of executions. I think I believe we're in the top 5. Maybe
I'm not surprised, because a lot of states don't even do that no more.
Yeah. Let me see. We might not be top 5. I know. I think Texas is number 1.
Oh, I can see that.
Okay, so Missouri is in the top 5. It goes Texas, Oklahoma, Virginia, Florida, Missouri. Yeah, we're not.
Hey y'all, if y'all like what y'all see here on Everyone Needs an Aquarius, be sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast with your friends because we got all the tea. And if you want to check out more stuff from us, be sure to hit that button right there on the right side so you can see other stuff and again share it with everybody.